Two babies born in the 80s, East Coast, yeah. One fire, one air, so you know the vibes is there. Met in 7th grade computer class. Since then, we continue to laugh. Crazy stories from teens till now. Some include caramel sundae and cacao. Sit back, relax, we will speak our truth. Just remember, it all started in our youth. She be the Ram and I be the twins. Don't ever think we can't compete to win. Cause she a natural born leader and I be two-sided. So you know we gonna hop on this podcast and ride it. Come on.
Welcome back to the Fire and Air podcast. I'm Ram.
And I'm Twin. And we're back this week with Trivia Time. Last time we played Trivia Time, I was in the hot seat answering hip-hop trivia from the early 2000s. Ram is in the hot seat this time around, and all the questions I will be asking her has to do with an artist or a group's debut album. Are you ready, Ram?
Yes, I'm shook, but I'm ready.
Okay. Question number 1. Out of these 3 women, whose debut album resulted in winning 7 American Music Awards, a Billboard Year-End Award, an MTV Video Music Award, a NAACP Image Award, an Emmy, and a Grammy? Was it Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey?
Wow, their debut album? That was a lot.
Yes.
Here's the thing what's throwing me off. It's the Emmy because that means TV. So if we're talking about debut albums, I don't know. I don't remember Whitney being on TV back in that day. Janet was on TV. Mariah Carey. I don't remember Mariah Carey ever being on TV, but it could be their song that made it was on a show.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Oh my gosh. Wait, okay. Damn. I don't know. This is hard. All right, I'm gonna have to just pick one. I don't think it was Whitney for some reason. I don't think it was Whitney. Um, damn, debut album. Like, I feel like Janet's album was so back in the day. Like, what show would her music have been on? Whereas Mariah Carey, she was a little later, so I could kind of see what song. Picking a line, was that part on her debut album?
Mm.
Damn. Okay, I know I'm taking too long.
I mean, take your time. Take your
I'm
time.
I'm trying to make it make sense. All right, I'm gonna just, if I get it wrong, I get it wrong.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, you said MTV Music Award too, though. Say
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey.
It was Jersey's own Whitney Houston.
Yeah. Song. Do we know?
No.
Oh, shit.
The album Whitney Houston was released in 1985, and it generated 3 number 1 singles on Billboard 100. Saving All My Love for You, How Will I Know, and The Greatest Love of All.
Yeah. Well, I know. Whitney
Yeah.
had some fucking bangers, yeah.
Yo.
Whitney had bangers.
When I was reading about like just her accolades, yo, it was like nonstop.
Yeah, her voice is just so pure, so different. And again, her music was just, it was so good. I don't even know how you could describe her music because it wasn't quite R&B. It was pop almost, but like black pop. I don't know how to
Mm,
describe.
yeah. And like you said, that she is literally called the voice. Like
Hmm.
no one else, no other artist will ever compare to Whitney Houston. Her range
Yeah.
was out of this world and she was awesome. She was just very, very, very talented. So, yes, it was Whitney Houston.
Okay. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Yes.
I
And
really should have. I was about to say I should have knew that with all the awards you said. I mean, they all very talented though.
no,
They
they
all
are.
are like,
They
you
real
know,
they are. That's why I put them
you know.
all together.
Yeah, that was hard. That was very hard. Sneaky.
Okay. Are you ready for question number two?
I am.
Okay. Out of these three artists, who released their debut album in May of 1998, then turned around and released their second album 7 months later in December of the same year?
Mm.
Was it Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs and Harmony, or DMX?
DMX.
Hey, that's right. Go on, girl. You do that one.
Yeah, it's funny because I was just listening to the Rough Riders album last night.
You were?
Yeah, it was random. You know what? I saw a song, Drag On. I saw an Instagram post with Drag On, and it made
Mm-hmm.
me, yeah, I was like, I need that song on my playlist.
Yes.
And then the Rough Riders album came up. That shit was fire.
No, yeah, that I love that album.
Hmm.
I love that album.
Don't you
Um,
have the CD?
I do. I have the CD.
Okay.
Yes, I have the CD. DMX released his debut album As Dark and Hell is Hot in May of 1998. Then 7 months later, he released his second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, December 22nd, 1998. As Dark and Hell is Hot debuted at number one on Billboard 200, selling 251,000 the first week.
Yeah, both those other albums were fire.
Yeah.
Like I loved they both albums had hits on it.
Yes, yes. And some of the hits off the first album, Stop Being Greedy. How's
My
it
mom
going?
loves that song.
Yeah.
My mom loves that shit. I've been eating longer. Now stop.
Yes, Stop Being Greedy and How's It Going Down?
Yes, that is my song. But I like the one with the Faith version. There's
Mm,
two versions. There's the one on the album, but then there's the one with
yeah.
Faith that was in the video.
Right.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, I like that version with Faith on it too.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, you redeemed yourself.
I did.
Yes, you did. Question number three. Out of these three boy bands, who released their debut album in May of 1996 in Germany, then a year later reissued the album as their debut in the US? It peaked at number four on the Billboard 200 and it is 14 times platinum.
Damn.
Was it NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block?
Um, okay. So I was a huge NSYNC fan. So
Yes,
I'm
you
trying.
were.
I
Yo.
fucking loved them. I loved NSYNC
Yes.
because they had a vibe to them. They had
They
a
did.
soul that
Yes.
Backstreet Boys did not have. Like
Yeah.
they Backstreet Boy, you cool, but your music wasn't hitting the way
Yo.
I needed it to hit as a black
Mm.
girl. That said, that's wait, it was who? Backstreet Boys in Sync and who?
New Kids on the Block.
See, here's the thing. I love New Kids on the Block. Joey was my favorite. Actually, I did also like Donnie.
Mm.
I love Donnie, his little badass.
Okay.
Um, but I'm trying to think about when NSYNC came out because 96 we was in middle school.
Yes, we were.
And I'm trying to think of when that NSYNC, because I had the fucking CD.
Yes, you did.
Um,
That CD was fire though. I'm not even gonna
it
lie.
was. It really, really was.
I think that was the let me shut up.
And then that also around that time would have been fucking Christina Aguilera and
Mm,
Britney Spears. But fucking how old was I?
mm,
Yes. Oh my gosh. Because New Kids on the Block, I was young. I feel
hmm.
like New Kids on the Block, I was like fifth, sixth grade.
Okay.
Whereas 96 would have been like seventh grade. Damn. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh. Why the fuck did they debut in Germany?
Right. I think they were literally stationed over there from what I remember reading. And that's why they had released their album over there.
That I'm gonna say New Kids on the Block.
No,
It.
it was
Who the fuck was it?
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, interesting.
The album is titled Backstreet Boys, and some of the songs from that album were Quit Playing Games and As Long as You Love Me.
As long as you love me, da, da, da.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is cool. They should like you walk into the store at Target.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't gonna make you rock like NSYNC, but they was cool.
They were.
Nah,
My other question I was going to ask you, you already answered. I was going to say, who you rocking with, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
of course NSYNC. Like, come on,
Got
come
it.
on. And they don't even compare. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I know they. I don't get me wrong. I know that Backstreet Boys fan base is like
All right.
it's wild. They shit might even be bigger than NSYNC. I don't know, but to me, NSYNC had the music and they had
Mm,
the voice and they had the vibe.
yes, I agree. Okay. Question number 4. This dance hall artist was born in London but moved to Brooklyn shortly after. His debut album, Real Ting, released in 1994. It had the songs Shoot to Kill and Take It Easy. Who is the artist? Hint.
Shoot to thank you. Shoot to kill
Yeah.
every day.
Yes.
But what the fuck? I can't think of the name.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint. This artist has worked with KRS-One numerous times. Is it Mad Cobra, Mad Lion, or Super Cat?
Bad Lion.
Hey,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on.
Thank
Yes.
God for multiple choice. Because I wasn't without the multiple choice, I was not gonna get that
Right.
nigga's name.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I remember that shit. I remember him.
Yes, it was Mad Lion. Lion. And sometimes I really hate that the internet doesn't have like a lot of detailed information on like dance hall artists.
Yeah.
Um, I was trying to look up like at least like the stats or the numbers for Real Ting, his debut album, but there wasn't a lot of information. The information that I did find said, one site said it was released in 94, another site said 95. But I did see that he won 2 awards, one in 94 as Reggae Artist of the Year from the Source Awards.
Okay.
And then in 95, he won Reggae Hip Hop Artist of the Year from the Source Awards again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Remember the Source Awards.
Right. Question number 5. At 17 years old, this female rapper's debut album was released in 1996. It sold 128,000 copies the first week. She is not sick, but she's definitely ill. Who is the female rapper? Little Kim, Eve, or Foxy Brown?
It gotta be Foxy.
Yeah.
It gotta be Foxy, cause the fuck the illest
Il Nana.
El Nana, thank you.
Yes.
That her album was fire.
Yes. Yes. The album was fire. The debut album, it debuted at number 7 on Billboard 200. The album was Il Nana, and it produced singles like Get Me Home, I'll Be, and Big Bad Mama.
I loved Foxy's albums.
Me too.
Yeah.
Out of these three, though, who are you
Hmm.
rocking with? Who did it for you? Like, did
You,
it, did it?
you said Foxy, Lil Kim, or who?
Eve.
Um, let's just throw rank them one, two, three, and then real quick.
Hey,
Eve's gonna be
okay.
3.
Okay.
Eve's gonna be number 3 for me. I like Eve, but um, I mean, it's Brooklyn, so
Yeah.
no.
It is
I
the Battle of
think
the Brooklyns. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're right. I really loved both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They were both really great lyricists, even though I know that Biggie wrote a lot of Kim shit, but shit, I think Jay-Z wrote a lot of fucking Foxy shit.
Mm.
But Kim, because I think she has more of a catalog for me to listen to.
Really?
She has a bigger catalog for me
Mm.
that I would want to listen to.
Okay.
Like, I love Foxy shit, but I think I know that I would skip less songs on Kim's albums than I would with Foxy, even though I did love when she was with the firm and shit. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, Kim.
Oh,
Kim. But Foxy is a very close second.
okay. No problem.
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, you know who I'm fucking with. Il
Miss
Nana.
Foxy? Okay,
Il
yeah.
Nana. Love me
Yeah.
some. I love all of them. I really do. I love all of them. I think Eve is slept on because Eve was, you remember
He
at
was
the time,
fire.
yes, at the time when she came out and she was with Rough Riders, like
Hmm.
she was really like one
She
of
was
the
spitting.
guys. Yeah, like
Yes.
spitting, hanging with the big dogs. So
Yes.
I love all of them, but if I had to choose, I would choose Foxy.
Yeah, do you still have the picture with her?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
That picture was
do.
fly.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I was the shit.
Yeah, it was. That was big. And then I even like how the relationship that Foxy and Nikki have, like they
Yeah,
seem to be really close, like a big sister, little sister type deal. So that's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Shout out to both of them.
Hmm.
Okay, question number 6. This hip hop duo's debut album, Juvenile Hell, was released in 1993. They recorded this album in their late teens, but it wasn't until the duo's second album, The Infamous,
I know
where
what it
they
is.
Damn,
Sorry, I
damn.
already know.
Well,
No
let me
way.
finish. Let me finish my well-written question.
By all means.
But it wasn't until the duo's second album, The Infamous, where they finally saw major success. Who is the hip hop duo? Mob Deep, Eric B. and Rakim, Capone and Noriega.
So you want to know what's so funny? I was
What?
when
Yo.
I said I know who it is.
Uh-huh.
You didn't even list who I originally thought it was, and then I had to think about the infamous again. I was like, okay, I do know.
For real?
first I thought it was Chris Cross because I was like 93, nigga. We was 10 years old. Uh, I was like, it had to be Chris Cross, but especially when you said something about Juvenile.
Mm,
But it's definitely Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep, I
yes.
fucking love Mobb Deep. Like,
Yeah,
feel like outside of like the Northeast, they don't really get
they
the
don't.
fucking respect that they should. But they had like their beats
Yeah.
were unmatched.
Yeah.
Okay, they just
Yeah.
had that real hardcore, gritty New York. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing,
I
amazing.
I'm sorry. I agree completely. I think I don't think Mobb Deep gets talked about enough.
Mm-mm.
Like they're just one of those groups from the early 90's and on that had a very long rap career, and their music was just always fire. Like it was, and it's crazy. I want to tell you that their debut album, Juvenile Hell,
Mm-hmm.
um, they were dropped from their label due to poor sales for this first album. It barely sold 20,000 copies at the time. Now you fast forward to the release, The Infamous, in
Mm-hmm.
1995, and it reached commercial success, debuting at number 15 on Billboard 200 with classics like Shook Ones Part 2 and Survival of the Fittest. Thank you, Mob Deep, for never giving up.
Yes, and then even when they like later on got with 50 and they
Yeah.
dropped, I don't know how many albums they dropped, but I liked a few of their songs from that
Yes.
time. Like I was like, yes,
Yeah.
the same Mobb Deep.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
Saw them in DC during homecoming. They performed at one of the clubs back in the day, and it was packed. It was fire. That
Yes.
was actually it was the same fucking night. Remember I told y'all
Yeah. Yeah.
that I was rocking so hard on the fucking the reggae floor, the
Yeah.
dance floor. My jeans fucking split. My fucking panties were showing through my jeans, and I had to like haul ass downstairs. Now you show the
Yeah.
way I was slinking down the steps with my back on the floor.
Yo. I could only imagine. I can only imagine.
Memories, man, memories.
Right. Certain
Okay.
groups or songs just bring you back to a time that's funny
Yes.
and memorable. So yes, I totally get it. Okay, question number 7. This singer released her debut album in 2002. It sold 505,000 copies the first week. She hails from Long Island and she ain't no fool. Who who is the singer? Maya, Alicia Keys, or Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Yes.
I I was like, ain't no fool. Fuck is that? But something Ashanti had was about a fool. Well, I can't remember fucking the name of song titles, but
Yes.
it piqued my memory.
Yes. Ashanti's self titled debut album won her 8 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, and a Grammy. The album is triple platinum in the US and sold 6 million copies worldwide by the end of 2003. The single Foolish reached number 1 on Billboard 100, making her the second artist after the Beatles to have their first 3 chart entries peak in the top 10 simultaneously.
Yeah. Ashanti had that shit on lock with
Yeah,
her and Ja Rule and fucking Murder Inc. It was a wrap.
it was a wrap. And that particular
Yeah.
that album is a fucking classic, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
They had
yes.
banger after banger after banger.
There's no skips on that album.
No, no. And you know what's so funny about Ashanti? I don't know how to describe it because I go back and forth. Sometimes I feel like her voice is not strong. Like it's a very pretty voice, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I feel like it's not strong enough. But then I be seeing her live performance and she be singing. So
Right.
I don't know. It's weird the way her voice translates
Mm.
on a record
Mm-hmm.
versus in a live performance. Like I feel like live her you really feel the or hear the depth of her vocal capabilities.
I can understand that.
Sorry, no, I'm not judging. She has a beautiful
No,
voice.
no, yeah, she has a beautiful voice. Straight up. Okay. Question number 8. This quartet Mel R&B group released their debut album in 1996. It peaked at number 23 on Billboard 200. By June of 97, it was platinum. The group was featured on the Soul Food soundtrack. They also had a main single for the soundtrack to the film How to Be a Player, starring Bill Bellamy.
Ooh.
Who is the group? 112, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge.
Oh shit! Again, I thought it was somebody else. When you said soul food, I thought it was fucking Boys to Men.
Mm.
Damn. Okay, wait. Would you be mad? Can you read that shit again?
Of course I can.
Okay, thank you.
Can read it as many times as you need. Okay. This quartet male R&B group released their debut album in 1996. It peaked at number 23 on Billboard 200. By June of 97, it was platinum. The group was featured on the Soul Food soundtrack. They also had a main single for the soundtrack to the film How to Be a Player, starring Bill Bellamy. Who is the group? 112, Drew Hill, or Jagged Edge?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. I feel like it's either Drew Hill or 112. You said Soul Food and
How to Be a Player, starring
How
Bill
to Be.
Bellamy.
What fucking songs? What? Well, I wonder if, okay, the thong song was big once upon a time. And I don't necessarily remember it in How to Be a Player, but I remember the movie vaguely. And I feel like that could fit that song in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making this up. I don't know. Shit. 112. What songs did you have? Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream now. What song did they sing that would have been soul food? See, Boys to Men sticks out to me for fucking soul food.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have a song though?
I
And
think
then
they
maybe did I make that
did.
up?
I think,
Okay.
did they? Did they have
I
that
don't
song?
know.
Remember that song, Mama, you
That's what
know
I'm
I
thinking.
love you.
Yes, that's what's in my head. So
Ma-
what other fucking quartet? But like Drew Hill was big at that around that time. But you know what? 112, I feel like was later in life. Because I remember listening to 112 in a club. I won't say what kind of club, just a club.
What?
So, so yeah, 112, we was a little bit older. Tell me, Maya and Drew Hill, Maya and Cisco had that
Mm-hmm.
fucking song that I loved, and that was
Mm-hmm.
middle school era. And you
Mm-hmm.
said this was 96, right?
Yes.
So this is, let's say Drew Hill.
You are correct.
Yes, thank you, because All that fucking deductive reasoning.
Right. Yes. Drew Hill hails from Baltimore. The members consist of Cisco, Nokia, Jazz, and Woody. Their self titled debut album included hits like In My Bed, Tell Me, and Never Make a Promise. Now, do you remember how much me, you, and your sister used to make fun of Jazz in the music video for Tell Me?
Yes.
Or it might have been a live performance at the Apollo, but it definitely was for this song, Tell Me. And firstly, who the hell chose that particular dance? Because that wasn't a dance, that was a 30-minute full body workout routine.
Yes, because he was barely getting off the floor. Like, first of all, everybody else was jumping mad high. Like, I want you to
Yo,
visualize the Tell Me video.
yo,
And so they was jumping. And baby,
yo,
Jazz, he was barely getting
y-
off the floor.
yo. When I tell you I watched this video last night and I was on the floor, firstly, Cisco was like, I don't know how, but he was like above, like the
That
height
nigga was in
that,
space.
yo, yes,
That nigga was to the moon, Alice.
yo, the height that he was getting, and he's like the shortest out of everybody. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
He had something to prove.
Yes, you guys have to go back and watch that fucking video, yo. You will be on the floor.
Yes, that's funny.
Oh, yes, it was Drew Hill. Good job.
Thank you, thank you. All three of those groups were amazing now.
Yeah,
Produce some amazing music.
yeah. They all, like you said, they all are really good groups.
Yeah, it's back in the day when R&B used to actually speak about love and,
Yeah,
courting women and stuff like that.
exactly.
I feel like once Chris Brown came out with These Hoes Ain't Loyal, it changed R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, that song is fire. And I think that's why that type of R&B took off so much or
Mm-hmm.
so far. Because of that song. I know that was random, but
Oh no.
it's just the contrast in the type of R&B music that we get.
Yes. Yes.
Although his his new song Residuals, my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, I love that. Have you ever heard that?
I don't think so.
Please look it up. It's
Okay.
it's just a sweet song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to check it out. Okay. Question number 9. This male R&B artist had us in a chokehold in 2000. He is a Gemini. His lead single was a song that pissed me off, pissed me off, pissed me off to no end. And it did not chart until another single off of the album, which was titled I Wish, came along. Who is the artist? Donnell Jones, Carl Thomas, Avant.
Shit. Because I feel like, oh my gosh, how does that title feel like each of them have had a song titled something like that?
Mm,
They Had You Mad, the one song. But the other song on the same album came out and was what, a hit?
it was a hit. It was a huge hit.
Bitch. You said Donnell Jones, Avant, and who?
Carl Thomas.
Oh my God. I wish I never met her. Carl Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Carl.
loved that
Yo.
album. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Such a good album.
that album was on replay.
Yes. Yes. The album was on replay. The funny thing is, Donnell Jones and Carl Thomas are actually both Geminis, but we're
Oh,
talking about Carl Thomas here. Now, the song I Wish from Carl Thomas' debut album, Emotional, topped the
Mm.
R&B charts for 6 consecutive weeks. Rolling Stone rated the album 3.5 stars out of 5. The album is certified platinum. Now I was going to ask you, would you agree with Rolling Stone's rating?
Fuck no. You should have seen my face. 3.5.
Right.
3.5.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby. It gotta be between like
Yeah.
4.3 and 4.8. I don't know.
Yeah.
That album had mad
It did.
quality songs on there, and there were mad hits on that album. Like it was different. His music was different. I don't know what the fuck Rolling Stones was talking about.
I don't know either. I would agree. I think it deserved way more, way more. And but let me ask you this. Do you remember the song from that album that anytime it came on, I would immediately turn it? The song that pissed me off to no end?
Hold on. I know you ain't talking about no summer fucking rain.
Yes, I
No,
am.
no,
Yes,
the fuck you're
yes,
not.
I am. I love you, Carl
What?
Thomas, but I did not like. You don't
Okay, go
remember.
ahead.
You don't remember anytime that song came on, how upset I used to get, and I used to turn it immediately.
Yo, I think I do, but that's crazy because Summer Rain it's so good. Like I can listen to that shit right now. And I remember the video and it was like summer and it was raining.
Yeah,
Summer rain. Like
get
it
out.
was great.
I mean,
But
that
yeah,
it was actually the lead single off of his album, but he didn't start him Carl Thomas and the album didn't start to get recognition until I Wish came out, and then it was over.
what did you think about Emotional? I liked
Oh my
Emotional, but
God.
to me after a while I didn't want to hear it anymore.
No, I could listen. Yo, he killed that song. I knew you win. Yo, I
Yeah,
love that
yeah.
song.
The music, man, the music. Yeah,
It was such a beautiful song. He was like really telling the story.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that song.
I'm
Right.
emotional.
And I can't. Yes.
And like it was pleasing in
Right.
their song.
In the
Like,
in the music video.
yeah, like in the song itself.
I love that song.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you ready for the
yes,
last question?
yes.
This soca artist released a hit single in 2003 before his self titled debut album. The song reached number 2 in the UK and spent 7 weeks in the top 10 of the UK singles chart. In 2004, it became a worldwide hit. The song's title is Turn Me On. Who is this St. Vincent and the Grenadines soca singer? Is
You
it?
said that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what? You got a question?
You said the song is Turn Me On.
The song is titled Turn Me On.
Okay.
Okay. So, who is this St. Vincent and Grenadines soca singer? Is it Bungie Garland, Kevin Little, or Rupee?
Answer is Kevin Little. Final answer.
Okay. Yes.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. Turn me on. That's why I had to clarify. I had to make sure that I heard what I heard because you couldn't tell me nothing on the dance floor when this song came on. Like you couldn't tell me fucking nothing. Okay? Nobody was whining better than me when this song came on. I love this song. Like
Yeah.
I loved this song.
Yes. Yes. This is, yeah.
I feel like he was a one-hit wonder though.
He kind of was, and I feel bad for saying that because he actually put out like I think two or three more albums. I think it was three really. But he
Dang.
never got the same success as Turn Me On. It was a worldwide hit. Um Let me see. Kevin Little's debut album went gold the following year of its release. He was encouraged from a young age by family to pursue music. He invested his savings and recorded Turn Me On, and the song became a radio hit throughout
Wow.
the Caribbean.
I didn't know it was that big of a song though.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. Shout out to Kevin Little, and I'm laughing that you had the dance floor and the wine on
Yo,
lock.
I'm telling you, man. A time was had.
I know. I know. Now let me
This was
ask you.
mad fun.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Now let me ask you. I think we always talk about this. Out of soca and reggae,
Oh my gosh.
which one would you prefer to hear all night long?
When you say reggae, are you talking about dancehall?
No, I'm talking about straight up reggae.
Reggae. Oh, all night long. Oh, well, all night long, then I'd rather listen to reggae. I'd rather listen to reggae all night long. I love soca,
Hmm.
but it's a period of time, right? Like
Yeah, right.
it has its limits. And then we gotta move on. Um,
Right.
but reggae, first of all, there's even within the reggae
Right.
genre, I feel like there's different levels of it and there's
Hmm.
different categories of it. And
Right.
so it's more versatile and I love it. Yeah.
I agree. You know what it is with soca for me though? When soca come on, there's no doing no 1-2 step. There's no just, trying to do a little parlay in the you everything, every muscle, every bone in your body has to be moving and fast. And then
Yeah.
after about 5 songs, you're like, I can't do this no more.
Now if the DJ smart, then he'll slow it down a bit.
Right, right.
Like a little calypso song or something.
Yes. I feel like when we were younger, 5 songs, 5 songs, shit, we'd do
Right.
20. But now,
Yeah.
baby, I think maybe my limit is maybe 4 or 5. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. It does take all of your muscles. And the thing about soca too, like you can't even sit down and chill on the side if you
Right.
wanted to because the music just makes you want to move. Like
It
you,
does.
I don't, I don't know how the fuck you could hear soca and not move your body. Like
Right.
it makes you do that. So,
Right.
um, yeah, five songs enough for me. I agree.
It's such a fun, uplifting, happy type of music and rhythm that, like you said, you really can't just sit down and, try to chill. You got to get up out your seat.
But wait,
Hmm.
here's the thing now.
Yeah.
I want to go to carnivals. I want to go to Trini Carnival, even though I heard that's like the elite of the elite. If you've never been, we should probably start small.
Mm.
But um,
Right. What you gonna do? You gotta do it.
I don't know, bitch. You coming? So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Right.
Okay.
Right. What are we gonna do? Can you guys give us some suggestions or tips? How can we survive Trinidad Carnival?
I want to go to Trinidad Carnival. I want to go to Hop Over, which is the Bayesian Carnival.
Hmm.
Um, I want to go to no, I'm sorry. Am I mixing shit up? What's the one in Canada?
Caravana. I want to go to that one.
Carabana, I want
Yeah.
to go to that one. And then I heard Miami's uh pretty nice as well and fun.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I could do those four, that would be good.
Mm, okay. Okay. Now, give me 1 second. I'm gonna tally up how many you got right. Just give me
Oh,
one little moment.
yeah. Look at doing the calculations.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? We are tied because my score I got an 8 and now you have an 8. So we are tied. Neck and
That
neck.
that is so funny. I cannot wait
You did
until it's
really
your turn.
good. You did really good.
Thank you. I'm really shocked because like when it comes to like music titles, stuff like that, I don't be knowing. But this was
Mhm.
good. This was good. It was a good mix. It was very challenging. Don't get me wrong. It was challenging. I had to really think to come
Yeah.
up with the right answer. So this was good.
Yeah, you made it. You made it through.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to try to stump you next time.
Yes. So, guys, let us know what score you got. And until the next time, peace out.
Peace, y'all.